But now, so I'll ask you something, Mr. Motor Controller researcher. Do you know that actually...
It's been some time, to be fair, okay?
No, but even that time, that's one of the most fundamental things that I think motor control people may not know.
Okay.
That speaking is actually like in terms of the amount of muscles you're using, in terms of how fast you have to use them, how well coordinated you have to use them, speaking is the most, how to say it, the most complex and the most, the ultimate motor control problem.
I can imagine.
It's the fastest discrete thing that has to happen in a perfectly coordinated way.
I can imagine.
It's speaking.
It's... I believe you immediately because
but
it
you
just
guys
makes
don't
sense.
talk about that. Like,
No,
I don't
we
think the motor control
we don't.
domain like people, they realize that, they are also neglecting a huge part. And then there are these people who only do speech motor control, which is, yet another thing and that needs a specialization. But
yeah, I agree with you. It's not something I looked into, but it makes complete sense from a motor control perspective, from the amount of muscles you need to use in a coordinated way, the distribution of those muscles, the timing of the sounds you produce, and not only the timing of the sounds you produce, but accessing what we just talked about, the concept, from concept to label to word form, and then production of sound. There is so little time to do all of that. It's insane. It's
amazing that we can actually do it, right? And that's why I find production just so
And that's
so
just
cool.
from a motor control perspective. It's insane that we can do that.
Right.
But if you just look at it from a motor control perspective, we don't give it that much credit, I guess. Maybe it's just, so now I'm just saying things, right? There's no science backing this up. Maybe because everyone can do it. You know what I mean? I mean, if we look at sports,
right,
from a motor control perspective, of course, those things are amazing, but they pale in comparison to the details we just talked about, what's required for language. But yet, if you can hit a baseball with a bat, you can earn millions.
Right.
But if you can just speak normally, you're normal. It's fine.
Right.
However, do you remember this? What's this name of this guy? I forgot his name. This fastest talking man on the world.
Yeah, no, but I can imagine. I don't know who that person is.
And this received a lot of praise because it literally is even more insane. It's So whoever is listening, just type that into YouTube, fastest speaking man. I think there's this video where he's doing Michael Jackson's Bad, and he's just speaking it, the whole song, and I think he does it in 15 seconds or something. And you can hear every word. That's the crazy one.
Wow.
You can hear every word, but I have no idea how he can do this. So it's lots of practice from a motor control perspective. A lot of practice.
Right.
But still.
And probably not retrieving anything from memory really, or at least not like the words themselves probably lose meaning for him.
Yeah. It must be a complete forward model that just gets played, run down.